It all started December 15th, 2020. As if I have time to film a flashback scene.
If we don't fail sometimes, our successes won't mean anything.
I finally sent in my application. Hopefully this works out. I just got my acceptance form to Hawaii, so that's great. Other than the fact that this stupid visa thing, I booked an appointment for it and someone was like, oh yeah, it's only gonna take a couple days. It's like in a year from now, not even kidding. So I contacted the visa place in Kona being like, like what do I do? The interview's in like a year. And he was like, what interview? And I was like, don't I need to get an interview? And he's like, you just need paperwork from us. Like, you're Canadian, you're exempt from visas. Okay, so I don't know if I said before, but I needed housing for Hawaii and contacted some people, but they're all like, who knows? Sorry, bro. And just now I got a phone call from one of my friends down in Hawaii, and she was like, oh, I have this friend who like has like a room for you. Oh, and it comes with a car. And I was like, what? This is crazy. Like, literally a car is such a blessing, and God is so good. Like, I didn't even ask for it, and he was like, here you go, man. And like, it's really close to her, like my friend's house, which will be so good because I love her family, and so I'm just gonna be visiting all the time. So good. And then she's like, oh, and also I can like pick you up from the airport and like bring you to your house and like blah blah blah. And I was I'm so excited. Like, literally talking with her made me genuinely actually excited. I've now allowed myself to be like, yep, this is happening. I have a house, I have a car, I have friends down there. I'm so excited. Just to add to like proof that the Lord's hand is in this, someone else was actually gonna live here, like at the place, but then it fell through. And so like, I mean, one person's loss is another's gain, I guess. So, here's the story. Working on support video, almost done, about to export it, and then all of a sudden my computer's like, we're not plugged in. We're not gonna be on anymore. And I was like, excuse me, the plug's right here, you're in, you're supposed to be charging. But my computer listens to no man or woman, so it's just dead and it's refusing to turn on. And it's kind of done something like this to me before, but usually I can just wiggle the cord and it works. Alright, it's back. I'm not even touching the cord, so I don't know what to tell you. Guys, I just like watched my support video on a larger screen than just my laptop. The quality is not primo. If you've seen it, you know what I'm talking about. And I'm gonna show it in front of a bunch of people being like, hey, I'm a filmmaker and I'm gonna help others be a better filmmaker. And it's like, really, if your quality is this high, are you giving me that much of a help? That's the thoughts that are running through my head of what the people are gonna be thinking, and now I'm scared. Genuine fear of failure. Alright, just came back from church. Video played, was not as bad as I thought it was gonna be. So, lesson learned. So as you saw, I was just at the TB clinic thing, and it turns out the nurse who gave me the skin test went on the same YWAM as my sister, but just different months, but like the same ship and place and everything. So although that was pretty cool. So here's the thing. Just went to dinner out and then came back home, and it's like 8:30, and I have to finish packing up all of my room before tomorrow morning because I'm leaving at like 7 a.m. So better get at it. Part one of the journey begins. Going to Kona today early in the morning. Well, it's 7, so we had to get up at like 6-ish so that we can go to Penticton to get COVID test. Alright, so far so good. There was a little larger extra charge than I thought for my bags, but whatever. Once again, my bag always gets stuck in the line. It's whatever. It's 8:30. I'm like 3 hours early, so whatever. Stuck in the airport for like 3 hours, so yeah, I did. Okay, so basically what just happened, I went through US Customs border, whatever, and gave them that card to ask if I could stay for a year, and they're like, no, you can only stay for 6 months. So she put me down for March 23rd. Is the longest that I can stay in America. So we'll have to figure that out. Also thought I had all the time in the world, but my gate is on the other side and they are boarding right now. So, excitement. Yay! Right, finally gonna have my lunch, and I got a bulgogi bun. I don't know. It's from this place. It sounded pretty good, and it was decently cheap, so let's see what it's like. Good.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Kona, where the local time is approximately 9 p.m.